My thought process on what technical analysis is has really evolved over the years. For a long, long time, I was pure, do 100% what the chart itself is telling you. And what I've started to learn more about market dynamics, that's a very broad term. So market dynamics covers things such as, but not limited to, the gamma environment on the market, where if you have a positive gamma market, it's going to have a more insulating effect. If you have a negative gamma environment, it's going to have a more widening effect on the market. It has to do with systematic strategies that are very prevalent in the market that cause a ton of forced, unemotional buying or selling. That comes, some of the big systematic strategies are trend following CTA strategies and what we call vol control strategies, which are basically just buying and selling and leveraging and deleveraging based on the volatility of the market. Another example of market dynamics is simply corporate buybacks, knowing when the corporate buybacks are fully on and knowing when they're off, because that creates an underlying bid to the market. What is technical analysis? Technical analysis is the study of supply and demand as represented through the charts. But what is market dynamics? Market dynamics is the study of supply and demand as represented by institutional buyers and sellers, many of whom are, in this day and age, completely systematic with what they do. It's not really human beings so much. It's these systematic algorithmic strategies that are forced to buy and sell, but that represents billions of dollars of supply and demand. So I ask people, and this is where my evolution of what technical analysis has evolved. I ask people, what's the difference? What's the difference between if I'm looking at a chart here that looks like there's more buyers and sellers, or I am understanding from a model that at a certain point on the downside, it'll trigger CTAs to sell $15 billion worth of SPX over the course of the next 1 week. There is no difference. It's the same supply and demand information. It's just viewed in a very different way.